Good morning. It is day 14 of the Mississippi River Trail, paddling the entire Mississippi River Trail from Bemidji, Minnesota to New Orleans, Louisiana.
We're a family of 15 kids. One mom and Smokey Bear.
And the 7 youngest of us are paddling the whole Mississippi River.
This is chaos made fun.
Come follow our adventure.
So we are currently in Aiken. We made it in last night. We did the other 13-ish miles, I think, into Aiken. If you didn't know, we had a little hiccup and got a hole in one of the boats that delayed us a little bit and put us a little bit, not off schedule, but it kind of mixed up the order of the days we do stuff in. But we are now here in Aiken, pretty much on time. And today is our 0 day, in which, if you're not familiar with hiker terms, a 0 day is pretty much what they call a down day. You're not on the river, you're not paddling, or you're not on trail. But it does mean chore day. 0 days should really be chore days. So we did wash yesterday. We got in around 3-ish, I think. So we were able to get some wash done yesterday, and today we will resupply because we are going into a stint of about 5 days, I think, where we will not have access to anything. We will be super remote. We will resupply on food and get some chores done. We got to go by a UPS store and return some items, and they have all of that in Brainerd, which is the closest larger town to Aiken. But otherwise, it is a pretty slow day. Lots of fishing, lots of letting sore muscles heal. My back is struggling. No one is meant to sit that many days. Your legs are there for a reason. And when you do not walk for that many hours a day, your back be feeling it. My hands are currently back to only going that far. So if anything, had I had any words of wisdom told to me before this trail, it would have been to do hand exercise. Do those little hand grabbers. Everybody's hands are sore. So they will only go this far right now. So hands will heal, backs will heal, shoulders, elbows, they all hurt. So we're just gonna let muscles recover today, do some chores, have some fun, and we'll be back on the water tomorrow. So right now, our next few steps of our day will be cleaning that up and headed to Walmart in Brainerd, Minnesota. For those of y'all not raised like this, as I was never raised to see a campground. My family growing up went to a condo in Colorado usually. Born and raised Texas, and we always vacationed in Colorado. So I never really saw this stuff, and I always was kind of curious as to what exactly it looked like and what this life entailed. So for those of you that have never experienced this, this is where we camp. This river is actually pretty cool, because the AT is more shelters, hostels, and this river has proven to provide campgrounds pretty much every, probably third night or so. But we have access to showers pretty often and nice campsites that are actual campgrounds. So definitely a different change from the AT, but it's fun to see the different trails and the different sorts of things they provide. But this is a campground bathroom, and it's all the stuff people wonder about that I get asked about. What does it look like? What do y'all do for showers? This kind of stuff. So of course they vary and they all look different, but this is the basic idea. This one is a cinder block structure, and we'll take you in the bathroom and have a look. And most always they have that. You got to be a camper, but anyway, this is, and there I am. But anyway, they're pretty basic and simple, but this is a shower. And this was the part I was always curious about. But this is where we shower. And we come in, and this one is actually really pretty clean, nice, and has very hot water. That is our mud. The poor people that clean this place. But yeah, we brought river mud in with us.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Evye. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Get alerts when we release new episodes. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel.
Oh, we are in Aiken, Minnesota, and we just met these really chill people. How's it going, y'all?
Good.
Look at these dogs. Look at these dogs. Look at them. Sweet dogs. What's y'all's dog's name? What's y'all's dog's name?
My name is Russ, and this is Julie.
Nice to meet y'all, Russ and Julie.
Nice to meet you.
That's Bubba.
This is Bubba. Hi, Bubba.
That's little Bubba.
Hi, little Bubba.
And that one's Ross.
This is Roscoe. Sweet Brad. You remind me of Notar. That's what you remind me of. Oh my dog.
Oh yeah.
Look at you. You are a sweet dog. Look at y'all. Look at him. Oh. Look at them. Sweet dogs. What are y'all doing here?
Oh, we only live about 50 miles away. We decided to come up a nice little quiet spot for a weekend.
Do y'all come here often?
No, actually, it's the first time.
First time? Do y'all collect the wild rice around here?
Nope.
Nope. Have y'all? Do y'all know anybody?
I eat it.
Oh, you do eat it? Is it good?
Yeah, I love it. She's not such a big fan, but I love it.
rice of anything.
I love rice. Rice is so good.
Yeah. Wild rice has a different texture, though.
I've never tried it. I want to try it though.
Yeah,
It's apparently
it's
they're.
kind of got a lot more of a crunchier texture. But
Yes,
it's
sir.
really, really good. I love it. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This would be what a Mississippi River kayak, kids kayak looks like. Yeah. So we're conveniently at a whoa, that's a schoolie. That's so cool. That is very cool.
Yo.
Anyway, we are washing the kayak and we have some different things in store and we are evolving as we go down the river. I will update shortly on how we are switching things up and learning as we go and the changes that are in store for our little fleet going down the Mississippi.
We are going down here to collect some firewood because we're resupplying, so we're allowed to get s'mores, and I believe we're getting hot chocolate as a surprise, but I don't think I'm supposed to know that. So we were supposed to get pints of ice cream for the 25-mile day, but we never ended up doing that because like the drive to Walmart was like an hour away, so we just did a small resupply, and that was about it. You're about to watch us get some firewood. Eddie got some firewood. Here's a big giant pile of firewood over here, and it's all really dry. How y'all doing? Today I was collecting firewood and this guy walked up. He is catching crawfish.
There isn't any in here. Not feeling it that.
We're gonna see if he got any crawfish.
You want to film the neck coming out?
Yeah. Tell you what, you caught a stick bass.
Yeah. Nothing.
You want weight? We're just getting some firewood.
I got some firewood too.
It's mud.
What are you doing? Playing with mud.
All right, Grisham, you want to tell us what's going on here?
You see the hill? You see me? You see my legs? I'm gonna jump down this hill.
All right, so we have been jumping down this hill. I jumped down it for a little while, but it's Grisham now, and it's really super fun. It's super fun. And it's so funny.
All right, you watch me.
All right, let's go. Oh my God.
Okay, I got a minute. The resupply crew is resupplying. One thing we did not think about on this trip is how resupplies were really gonna work. Smokey always needs to go, Corey needs his own stuff, and then the older three typically want to go, and I will not leave minors with minors in areas that we're not familiar with. They're more than capable of staying with the younger kids, but when we're approached by strangers a lot that are curious as to what we're doing, who we are, or who have heard about us, I just don't want them without an adult around. So that means someone has to man the camp and stay around the area, which is me. So I make the list and then they go resupply, which is fine because I can get stuff done and work. But on that note, it's a good opportunity to catch up. I'm currently in my tent because it is so mosquito-y out there. I was gonna brave it and have, tents in the background and, have a little background coolness going on, but this is gonna have to work because the mosquitoes are bad, even with off on. Got a little bit more sunburn as it came out, rip. So still dealing with that, putting sunscreen on, and yes, those are my kids. Although we do have friends now, a lot more people showed up at the campground, so maybe they'll go make some friends. But in the meantime, I'm going to attempt to explain this real quick so I'm not left explaining it tomorrow in the chaos of when people show up and the fun of being able to meet people and switch out and explain to y'all what we're doing. Part of being successful on long trails as a family with this many kids, whether it's 7 or 13 or even all 15 when we've gone out on backpacking trips before the AT, is being able to evolve. that we will never ever be successful if we just made up our minds we were only going to do it one way and stuck to it. Part of this whole thing is the evolving process. And I know I've talked about it before, but I cannot stress the importance of this is why we're successful. We get out there, we see what works, what doesn't, and we adapt and accommodate and overcome the hurdles that we face. Some of the hurdles we have faced on this trail are Grisham and Galax being very, very slow. They can paddle lakes, they can paddle, but they are holding us back significantly. They do want to paddle the entire river to say they've done it themselves, but you can still paddle the river and still have personally paddled while still pairing up with another person, and it would increase speed. So after lots and lots of thought after what happened with A's boat, Graham's boat. For those of you that don't know, he got a hole in it a couple of episodes ago. So with that in mind, rethinking his boat, several of them have soft spots. That was an OG boat that we have had forever. The kids have drug it around the yard in the snow and used it as a sled. They put it behind a dirt bike in the snow and drug it around the yard. It's been drug on concrete, people. Not how a boat should be treated. But we had it. It was fun. They're rowdy. They're outside. They're not on screens. I'll let them do it. It seemed to be in good condition, which shocked me when we left the house. But as soon as it hit a few rocks out on the river, which we did bottom out our boats a few days ago. Yep, the river is very, very low. We found out today it is 4 feet lower than normal. It's typically low this time of year anyway, but right now it is 4 feet lower than where it should be. That's significant. So we are bottoming out our boats several times a day. So on that note, the other boats, we started checking the bottoms of those. They're good, but they're not in ideal shape. So we decided to go ahead. We had a canoe offered to us in exchange for a spin on the Paddle of Fate, which I thought was so cool. These people just said, we will absolutely make a trade for the canoe in trade for spinning the wheel, which is so fun because the kids love it anyway, so everybody wins. So they are coming out tomorrow, driving from I think an hour and a half away from where they are. They're willing to make the drive. They're bringing dinner for everybody. They're true river angels. They're amazing. So they're coming tomorrow, and we will do that whole exchange, Paddle of Fate for a new canoe. So Hair Scrambler Graham will be captain of the new canoe, but that also enables 2 new seats. Well, not new. Smokey has a seat in his canoe, and we've talked about this in the past, putting Galax in his seat. Now, A needs a second one to hold down the weight. The same thing I faced on the first day. You need weight in the front of the canoe. So he is able to take on a person to benefit him, just like I did Opie, because I need a weight in the front of my canoe. So Opie is with me. We're going to pair Grisham with A, which God knows how that pair is going to go. No one knows. So we're going to pair the 2 of them up and pair Smokey up with Galax. And then all of the little kids will be in canoes. This does not mean they get a free pass. They are paddling. Opie paddles. In fact, what I faced with Opie is if she paddles too, we pass everybody. We go too fast. So I have to tell her to back off and don't paddle. And when we're in headwind, she paddles. And when we're in turn, she paddles. Things like that. We've learned to work together really well. So on that note, it's not that they won't be paddling. They will be paddling, but they will be at the front of the canoe. So Smokey is taking on Galax's weight. A will have Grisham. I will have Opie, which leaves Lily. She is an excellent paddler. She has kept up. She has not struggled. She has not complained. She has been amazing. But will she be slower now than everyone? The other 2, Gatlin and Gates, and their kayaks are amazing. Their speed is not their issue. They are consistently at the very front with Graham when they're in kayaks. They're always at the front, always waiting on everybody. There has been thought to putting the 2 of them, pairing them up and putting them in a canoe. We're not sure about that yet. We don't know. So huge weighing out. Is it worth it? What do we do? And all this. We weighed it out. It's worth it. We're taking a 00. So we will be paddling out Sunday morning after a 00, and the kayaks will be going on the trailer. Were the kayaks a waste of money? No, they were not. We've been given some. We found some really great deals. They will go home, and all the other kids will use them. We have been working for a very long time to have kayaks for everyone, and on an ordinary basis, when we paddle the James with Evye and Daniel, when we go to Smith Mountain Lake, when we do all the stuff we do, everybody's in kayaks typically. So kayaks will still be put to use. They're still good to go. Was not wasted. It's just lessons being learned on the river. Also, the packs we got. Opie does not need her own pack. I have buckets in my canoe. A will have buckets in his canoe. Hers is only a quarter of the way full because we have 40-liter food bags. So we're consolidating. Opie's food is going into my food bag because there's so much extra space left. We will be sharing a food bag now. I have plenty left over in mine. There's no reason for 2 of us to have food bags. Same with packs. Her pack is a quarter of the way full because we are not having to make room in our packs for the food. So we're very much consolidating, just like you do on the AT. I started out with a 51-pound pack that was obnoxious and a 90-liter backpack. Yes, I did that, people. I did that past Neil's Gap. It was crazy. So you learn as you go. By the end of the AT, I was down to a 60-liter pack. So I went from a 90, which was obnoxious, to a 60, which was much more conducive to through hiking. And I went from 51 pounds in my pack to a 36-pound pack. And it's kind of interesting because I lost 50 pounds on the AT. So by the time I lost the weight of my pack and the weight off my body, I had lost like a total of 80 pounds from when I started to when I finished. That's kind of a fun fact that no one knows. So sending some kayaks back, or just putting them on the trailer, transitioning to canoes, and downsizing.
This is how Opie wants to wait as the clothes are drying. She wanted to climb a tree. Little monkey. Not a very good throw, huh? You throw it better than I throw it.
Mom, can I put this on my fishing pole?
Oh,
You guys could probably pay
The one that hooks everything.
double hook.
out there to put 2 of them out.
Can I still use it though?
Evye, you literally just have to grab it and
Can you not stick it through your life jacket,
No, hey, no, you got messed
Hootie, or your finger?
These mosquitoes are
Yes.